Okay, y'all. I'm back to darn on talk about our darn on most interesting darn on socialite trade of the year, honey. And that is none other than Andre Marhold, honey. So I waited until the second interview came out, which came out on December 29th, where, we get more into some details because, um, old boy was on his Barbara Walters with the first interview. This one, he's a little bit more, wilding out, all pun intended. So a little role reversal. Now Andre's a little bit more mellow tone in his own goofy way. Versus the first interview, he was turned up, and Jason was more demure. Now Jason's more turned up, and darn going Andre's more demure in this second interview. So the epitome of a hot, sexy, dumbass miss, honey, is that Andre. So a couple things I want to get out the way. Let's get the seriousness out the way first with the with what is racism, honey. Him calling darn on Asian folks the demon star, calling Asian folks darn going ching ling and on that is bigotry, but that is not racism. That is not systematic oppression. Matter of fact, studies have shown that economically darn going Asian women make 95% on the dollar compared to white men here. More than darn on white women who make 89% on the dollar. So they the one brown skin tone of folk that actually make more than their white female counterparts. So, honey, they're damn sure not darn gonna facing any type of oppression. Jeffree Star has not blacklisted any darn on Asians for the most part. He has tried his best, but Patrick Star is still thriving. Bretman Rock is still thriving. When he said his stuff about them, I want to say there's another girl thrown in the mix that's of Asian persuasion, but they still were able to get their gigs. They was not blacklisted. Now, when it came to our black sisters, he darn gone did his best to try to get darn gone Jackie Anna and make up Shayla on the black ball. And it did affect them in some type of way. Kim made a point to tag everybody but Jackie Anna, the most successful darn on makeup guru on darn on YouTube. You managed to darn on tag everybody's darn on profiles, even people who have less subscribers, but you didn't manage to tag the one darn on most popular black girl that did a review on your darn on stuff only because she gave an honest and in-depth review. But then when Jeffrey gave his review, you wanted to come into his defense and he darn gonna roast you for filth. But darn gone Jackie gave an honest review, gave you a constructive criticism, wasn't just putting you down. She was actually giving you darn on advice to help upgrade your brand. But because it came from a darn on authentic black woman who has natural full lips, who has darn on natural darn on melanin, who has a darn on natural darn on wide beautiful nose, who has natural darn on curls without having to darn on put on no wig or alter her darn on hair to attain such, like your darn on sister, like yourself, and all the other darn on culture vulture tribes of the darn on KKK Dashians and the Jenner clan. You wanted the darn on be in your feelings. So that, my dear, is what racism is. Racism is using your darn on privilege and using your power to economically put another race at a lower darn on point. That's racism. And there's levels to this. Because once again, the white person in the trailer park calling you the N-word, that's bigotry. The white person in the trailer park ain't darn gonna cause you no job. However, the bank person denying you a business loan, but then turns around and gives the loan to a white person who had less qualifications than you and a lower credit score, that's racism, honey. So once again, please know the difference between racism and darn on bigotry. And that's why certain darn on cute trade like this that darn on just look sexy but dimmer, just as dim, dipsy, and dumber than a darn on box of rocks, don't need to say much, honey. And Andre, you is that dim, dipsy, darn on dumber than a box of rocks, honey. But let's get into the... Oh, on the second interview, he made it known that, honey, something going on with him and Bobby, honey. Bobby's in her darn on feelings on some shit, honey. I guess darn on Andre was messing with the girl because he's bisexual. I guess he was messing with one of the girls that night because he likes to brag. That's the only ones that can darn on take the darn on dick, honey. Those the only ones that can take. He made it known that his dick is 11 inches. And I seen it on, and we're going to do an official review of his darn on OnlyFans. I'm going to do the uncensored review on my OnlyFans, and I'm going to give y'all the censored version over here. But anyways, his OnlyFans content, yeah, he's working with something pretty nice, honey. Pretty nice and attractive. But girl, he said, hell, Bobby does enough to darn gonna satisfy him, honey. He said he can get off on some head. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Honey, I about wanted to get my darn gone safari dildo out and darn gonna show some magic tricks of my own. He was like, as long as the head game could do, honey. Child, I put facial parts to shame, honey. I ain't had no complaints over here on this darn gone. Honey, I don't even speak Spanish, but I darn gonna learn Spanish real quick, bitch. Honey, this darn gone lip game, honey, is the universal darn gone queen, honey. It don't matter whether you're Spanish, French, Italian, Dutch, German, native, Cherokee, darn gone, Tahitian, Puerto Rican, black, white, honey. This universal lip game, honey, ain't had no complaints. But anyways, I took note of that, honey. While he was making note of his tongue action, and he eats the groceries too. I said, oh, Like I said, he's good for the hay, honey. But as far as speaking on social justice and political, just say the parlay. Say the parlay. And also, speaking of Sese de Parle, honey, I'm going to stop calling him Monsieur Andre because, honey, it seems like it must have been a typo from the other people. They said his name was of French origin, and he ain't not once corrected nobody by, saying that his name is Andre as opposed to Andre. So I'm going to go with Andre from now on, honey. And besides, he's right here from North Carolina, honey. Child, we got a lot of darn sexy darn folks from North. We got Andre from North Carolina. By way of Charlotte, I want to say the same place that old dude from the Have and Have Nots is. That the caramel one that's trying to make out with Veronica Harrington and steal everything that she got, honey. Child, I might have to take a 4-hour darn car trip up to the darn Charlotte, honey. But yeah, things ain't going in paradise. And, he's Bobby's in his feelings and holding up the video. And Lord knows you need the content because from what you got provided on your OnlyFans, honey, I don't got a good review coming up from you thus far, honey. So it would behoove you to darn convince Bobby to see what would y'all doing over there with the darn. I seen a snippet. It looked like it was going in the right direction, but I want to see the full thing, honey. I want to see what the full darn thing. And I ain't talking about no Raheem Shabazz, no little darn R-rated play, honey. I want to see some full penetration, honey. You said even Bobby can't take the dick, honey, but at least let us see some head game, honey. We done seen him blow a random football player. Let us see what his darn head game is with you, honey. But he said Bobby's holding up the footage. Now, Bobby, I want to know when you release the footage. Don't be crazy with the price now. Don't be trying to charge no $1,500 because I'm going to do like Dionne Warwick and walk on by. Honey, but anyways, later on when Jason had the fans on there, honey, one of the darn people did now he done put me to shame. Now I wish I could have that. Maybe if I had these tonsils removed, maybe. But he was showcasing how to swallow the dildo with no gas. See, I wish I didn't have no gag reflex, honey. My gag reflex is something strong, honey, but it don't get in the way of nothing, honey. But what else? But they was asking a whole host of serious questions, honey. Let me listen in. Told you not to say what happened there, any NDA, anything that happened there. Okay, sister was asking about the NDA on behalf of Jeffree, with Jeffree Star. He said it ain't no darn on NDA, honey. I think it is, honey. I think he done go ahead and darn gone. If you wanna fuck with me, better sign a non-disclosure. Honey, I think he done signed the NDA. No. Like, nobody even know. Like, basically, when we kind of left, it was kind of like I was still gonna, come back, but the community. Okay, girl. When you come back. Talking about now where he left, it was still somewhat amicable, honey. It went from him calling you a thief, saying you stole the bathrobe, which in turn you done gave to darn on to Jason at the end of the first interview, darn on swinging the magic stick all up and throughout the Fox Soul, honey. He was showcasing the darn on soul stick over there at the Fox Soul, honey. And darn on gave the darn on robe to Jason. Now he over here talking about he had the opportunity to go back to the darn on mansion. Oh, okay, girl. That's what you want to say. He said, what wasn't good? Let me listen to this again. Basically, when we kind of left, it was kind of like I was still going to, come back, but the communication when I was gone wasn't really that good, so that's why I didn't go back. But it was the communication wasn't that good. In the conversation at all about anything. But she said when you did the interview, did Jeffree Star try to sue you or reach out to you to say something? A lawyer reached out to me. Jeffree's lawyer reached out to me. Well, girl, that's basically girl. Now you playing up on semantics, talking about, well, no, Jeffree didn't reach out to me, but his lawyer did. Well, girl, it's his damn lawyer. If he done cut off communication and he done sent you to the lawyer, girl, that's darn on code for bitch, keep your distance. You done been warned and you could potentially be sued. Like I said, just dipsy. Just damn dipsy, honey. Lord, then you got this darn going Dante 2.0 down here with all this darn going dollars, honey. I was like, girl. Now Andre sexy and all, but honey, I don't. Maybe you have to pay for it, but I'll be damned if. I bet you if I darn gonna slide in the DMs, I don't got to pay for shit, honey. Of all things, he gonna do like Bobby and treat me to the finer things of life. Cause Bobby done made it known that darn gone Andre is darn gone provided the finances and the jury and the material things up in their relationship, not vice versa, honey. So, honey, of all things, honey, DivaWuan ain't darn gonna bringing out no bank account for shit, honey. Now I can upgrade you, honey. Let me upgrade you. Upgrade, because he ain't had no true melanin yet. Darn gone Bobby can't match this darn gone brown skin magic, nor this darn gone authentic natural southern darn gone booty back here. And these luscious lips, honey, that are not, these are all mines, not fillers. See, he ain't had no, he darn gonna be over there messing around with the lobster. He been over there getting somewhat closer to melanin with darn on Bobby with them filler lips. But see, he ain't had no show enough southern lips just quite yet, honey. Like, I can change your life. The darn on Twitter is DivaWuan SS. Honey, darn on Andre, darn on slide, honey. I signed an NDA for you, honey. Nobody got to know, honey. Unless you wanted to put it on out now, I might make an exception for you, honey. Because Lord knows your darn on content needed. DivaWuan might darn on actually darn on toss it up in a circle up on you down to your OnlyFans, honey. We can make some things work, honey. We can make some things shake, honey. And you got a whole third leg down there to shake, baby, honey. So with that being said, Honey, I can darn gonna make some things work for you. Of all things, you're gonna be paying me, honey. I ain't gonna be giving you no darn on coins like this darn on girl down here tossing some ones, honey. But let's get further into the interview. Because you was talking about how nobody can take your deck, right? And thanks to, my gag sister Zadon, he put me on this week and sent me a link to Twitter. So I went to Twitter and I saw you with your ass too up in the air and you were like your dick was hanging or whatever. It was okay. But my question is that what type of bitches are you fucking that can't take dick? Everybody. Like, I play on the avatar. Like, I don't even know. I'm an exotic. I'm not even a human being. Like, now, girl, your dick is long, but you is not shaped like Cutler It's now. Now, you ain't shaped like one of them darn on Mr. Hanky toys where you making it seem like your dick. Like, I've seen some darn on people who literally have like, well, not in person, but like 14, 15-inch dicks naturally, where it's like, okay, I can understand where somebody ain't, but 11 inches, girl, how many darn on greedy, hungry power bottoms there are out in our damn community? And hell, I can give you a darn on channel or two of some of the girls who seem like they some greedy, hungry power bottoms. They don't take nothing less than 10 inches any damn way. Girl, you just ain't been searching in the right places, honey. You really haven't, honey. Now, don't search over here, girl. My walls, honey, are shut down for business until I get this hemorrhectomy. And even then, I got to take it slow. Honey, I be more in the Austin Wild category, honey. I be more in the fame, do the dance, the fame, do the dance at the fattest. I be more like taking those type of sizes before I get up to you, honey. I got to work my way up to that, honey. But like I said, these lips can make up for that, honey. But honey, like old boy said, girl, you putting 20 on 10, honey. Or in this case, putting 20 on 11. Well, child, now I can't do all that, but once again, I got my own sets of tricks that I can do with the doggone D, honey. Like I said, Andre, my Twitter's DivaWuan 866. Go ahead and slide up in the DMs, boo. Honey, it took them a full 2 minutes to realize that he was deep throating the dildo. Tell us about Bobby, because she sounds like she's trash in bed. Oh, girl, you tried. Bobby ain't trash in bed. I'm trying to tell you. So she's one of the girls that can take dick. She's one of the girls that can take your dick. Because that's what was confusing. It was like, if nobody can take your dick, how is he being measured? Yeah, but if it takes some time, you can't get. Well, it takes some time, but like the time ain't. Oh, wait a minute. Now, Antoine, you must have been talking about darn on Bobby Light's OnlyFans is popping. I seen this darn on chat down here. And I got to get on my fellow because she spells her name just like mine. UAN Antoine. Like I said, I'm about to do a whole review of darn on Andre's darn on OnlyFans. And for the people who are on my OnlyFans, they're going to get the uncensored version. Now, for the sake of copyright, I ain't going to show all his shit, boy. He don't got that much. I'm going to show about 1/3 of his content. Well, not everything, but I'm just gonna gloss over to show what you would get if you subscribe. And honey, it ain't that much, honey. It's just lights, and I like I said, I ain't gonna go too much into that. But honey, you must have been talking about Bobby's OnlyFans, honey. His is worth $20, but honey, his ain't worth more than darn $5, and I'm gonna tell y'all why soon enough. Now, one girl tried to boost his head up, talking about have he thought about doing porn. He looked like you, honey. Not everybody who's good looking is made out for darn on porn, honey. Porn, you really got to bring the talent because it's like it's so many luscious, long, dick, light skinned, pretty niggas up in the sea. It's like, girl, you really got to bring it. And for what he does, girl, I don't see it, honey. I don't see it, honey. I really don't. I can name several people who outdo him in the personality off the bat. You got matter of fact, let me go to my Pornhub real quick. It's too many people to name, honey. Let me pull up my Pornhub account and name several people up his alley, dick size and all. They easily put him to shame. Ooh, let me make sure the accident. Y'all know how darn gone Pornhub do, honey. Darn gone videos get to playing and shit. Next thing you know, darn gone your whole YouTube channel be taken down, baby. So let me go to my Pornhub subscriptions. So I'm subscribed to 31 people. And of the 31 people, the closest that matches him is you got Louis Ricarte. You got Boomer Banks. I know, different race. He's Mexican, of mixed race origins. Oh, that sexy Eric Lewis. Eric Lewis is a straight, I would say he wouldn't be opposed to the trans girls, honey. But he does all the anal videos with the cisgender women. And he's, about up, he's working with a nice 10-inch piece. Who else? You got Fat Daddy. You got Castro Supreme. You got Antonio Bagagi. You got King Dingo. Honey, those about 5 that I named. And there's several more that I'm just not subscribed to. Oh, and you got Elrado Picasco. Honey, all of them will outdo you in porn scenes, honey. It's too much. And then, like I said, the pay is not really there. You do better off with the OnlyFans content. Honey, the girls don't really get paid like that on the darn gone porn scene. The girls be darn gone doing all those tricks and stuff. Don't be knowing how to negotiate right. Only be getting paid $500 to $1,000 per scene. Quiet as it's kept, he's probably making a lot more than that just playing around in his shower over there on the OnlyFans. So, girl, you giving out bad advice talking about he need to go into porn production. Why would he need to increase his chances of STDs, mass exposure, without no darn on residuals? What for, honey? Like I said, only thing he need to do is just step his game up over there on the OnlyFans. He don't need to join nobody's official darn gone porn company, girl. He needs to progress forward. Don't have him darn gone moving backwards, honey. Honey, the gays don't get paid like that. At best, you might get paid $3,000 per scene. But what is $3,000 per scene compared to somebody who has the socialite status and the looks and stuff that can command upwards of, I would say, at least $30,000 a month? Because I will say this, he provides way more interesting content. He has the potential to provide way more interesting content than what Dallas Wade provides. And Dallas Wade actually makes over $100,000 per month on the OnlyFans. But Dallas Wade got that darn gone cake. And the cake commands more than the dick, honey, in certain cases. Honey, darn gone Dallas Wade got that darn gone donkey booty, honey. He might be working with the 5 inches in the front, but he's working with a stack up in the back, honey. So sometimes the bottoms are more beneficial than the darn on tops up in this situation. But yeah, girl talking about he should join a porn site. Girl, bye. Should be a porn star. Girl, Andre, don't listen to that bullshit. Okay, girl, bye. You was doing the most. And then the last 2, the thick sisters, honey, was trying to hook darn going Andre up with darn going Jason. But the problem is, Jason, I think, is a full top, and Andre is a top. Although, if it comes down to who's going to be the bottom, now, Andre saying that he wants to pull Jason's hair, But see, I don't see darn gone Jason really darn gonna take it, honey. Of all things, it looked like he might convince you to darn gonna take it before you. Who want to see a video? I don't find Jason attractive. Like now, his younger pictures, I don't. Now maybe, honey, maybe if he slender down by 20 more pounds and put on some ab game, honey. I don't know. That might make for an interesting video, honey. But as of right, I don't know. Maybe, something out there for the thick sisters. I shouldn't discriminate. Thick girls need love too, honey. So, maybe that'll provide some interesting content for the pleasantly plumps out there. But, and there's a couple pleasantly plump darn gone, of the gays that I enjoy seeing. But, Jason just ain't somebody that I had in my mind, honey. But yeah, I don't care to see that video. Girl, stick with Bobby. Stick with Bobby, baby. And like I said, if you want to get down to the deep melanin darn gone southern owl, honey. I can't leave my Twitter down below because it's rated. But once again, DivaWuan, it's honey. Go ahead and darn gone DM me, honey. And matter of fact, hell, you can DM me on the OnlyFans too, honey. Just in case you don't even want nobody to even see. Well, shit, nobody wants to see if you DM me anyways. But, honey, I don't know how that was. Do somebody have to follow you first to DM you or whatever on Twitter? I don't think so. But like I said, honey, DM me anyway. My email will be down below. You can send me an email, girl, if you want to. I did not know what. I think I remember that he was that tall. Lord, that would be an interesting dynamic. 6'7". I've never been with anybody taller than me. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to think. Have I ever been with anybody tall? No, I have not, because I'm so tall my damn self. Surprisingly, I've never been with anybody taller than myself. So I've always been eye level with everybody that I've been with, or shorter. So 6'7" would be an interesting darn gone dynamic, honey. But that wraps up my darn gone thoughts. The next one will be breaking down Andre's darn gone OnlyFans. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? It's sure, but now he's currently having a sale. So if you want to go ahead and take a peek right now, let me see if I can peek and see if it's still on sale. I want to say it's still on sale for $3.85. So if you want to see what he's working with and you don't want to pay $20 currently, you can pay $3.85 and see everything. Oh, my bad. $3.75 that you can currently pay. Now, since I'm already subscribed, it won't let me see how many, slots that he has left, but I want to say he still has some. And then if you want to subscribe for 3 months, he currently has a 50% off sale for $37.49. But currently to date, he has 29 posts. And he has not done anything of this year, but it's only 6 days in the new year. And like I said, I give y'all more updates on that during my official review. But that is it, y'all. Those are my thoughts on the 2 interviews. Like I said, a hot, sexy, darn on, scrumptious, darn on, long, dipsy mess, honey. But anyways, what are y'all thoughts? Did y'all see the interviews? If so, tell me y'all thoughts. Leave it down below. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Oh, also, if you're interested in seeing what he looks like, if you haven't, go to DivaWuan XXX, and I will have some pictures and a little snippet video of what him and Bobby was working with up in that shower. So go and see that just to satisfy your curiosity, and I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.